Hello, my name is Jamie Phipps. I created this video for my class EDU 561. I hope you enjoy it. Week 5.1 graded assignment. This is my instructional design video. The model I have chosen is the ASSURE method, A-S-S-U-R-E. Each letter stands for a different word. This model is come up by several different researchers, and there are 6 steps. Step 1 of the ASSURE method is to analyze the learners. This is where you look at the age and gender of your students, and you can also survey the students to figure out which way they learn the best. Step 2 of the ASSURE method is to identify the state standards you'll be using, and then to create objectives that say exactly what the students should be able to accomplish when the lesson is complete. Step 3 is to select strategies, technology, media, and materials. During this step, you need to decide how you want to deliver your method. There are multiple different ways you can deliver a method. You choose which works best for your students. And then choose what technology and tools are needed to accomplish this. In step 4, you will utilize technology, media, and materials. To do this, you will follow the 5 P's process. The 5 P's process. You should preview the technology you plan to use to make sure that it's going to work. Then prepare the technology, which means to create any interactive parts or PowerPoints that are necessary. Next, prepare the environment, which means making sure your classroom is set up the way it needs to be. Then, prepare the learners by letting them know of the objectives, how they're going to be evaluated, and what actual directions are in the lesson. And then finally, provide the learning experience, which means actually teach the lesson. Step 5, require learner participation. This is not really a step, but more of a reminder to make sure that you have students active during the lesson. A class discussion is a great way to ensure that this is happening. Step 6, evaluate and revise. This is a chance for you to go back, look at your lesson before you present it, and make sure you have everything that you wanted to achieve. Also, after the lesson is over, you want to go back and check and make sure that everything went the way it was supposed to, that you achieved all the objectives that you wanted to, and get student feedback as well. That way you can make changes for next year or possibly even the next class period. This is the final step. Why did I choose this model? Because I have access to computers every day in my classroom. The kids can use laptops whenever they need to. Also, I teach a core class of math, and we have to use state standards every single day for all of my lessons. Also, student participation is really important in math. It's very important for students to be engaged and discussing things that helps them learn better. Also, the model had several easy steps to follow. There are 4 impacts of this model. The first one is that I don't use a lot of technology in my classroom, and I think this will help me use more. The second one is this will help me make better objectives. Using the ABCD method, I can make good quality objectives. The third one is that it's important for me to look at how my students learn. This will help me find activities to fit their needs better. And finally, to get students' feedback in the revision stage, I think that's really important. This will help enhance my lessons even more for the future. Additional item of support information. In my research on the ASSURE method, one of the sites I was looking at gave a link to a YouTube video. The YouTube video is a little over 11 minutes, but it's really good and gives some good information about how to use the ASSURE method in your classroom. Check it out. Here are the references I used to create my video. Thank you for watching my video about the ASSURE method. I hope you learned something new and maybe will decide to use the ASSURE method for your instructional use. Thanks.